We're going to look today, firstly, at the wands. Okay. So the wands people. Traditionally, in astrology terms, they're the fire signs. They're passionate, they're impatient, they're enthusiastic, they're not very tactful. These are not the people you send into the Middle East to negotiate peace. I don't know what happened. I landed, 10 minutes later, there's rockets going off. What did I do? They're cheeky, they're out there, they're not subtle. So on TV, you think of Jeremy Clarkson from Top Gear. You think of Mick Jagger, you know. I've still got a CD somewhere floating around there saying, him talking about, I've just bust a button on my trousers, hope they don't fall down, you know. And the crowd's going wild. Of course they want his trousers to fall down, you know. He's playing it up. That's the cheeky sort of one sort of person. So they're excellent in sales and marketing, in running their own businesses and that sort of thing. They're probably a little bit wild as a taxi driver. In the car, if you sit next to them when they're driving, you tend to hold on. And you make deals with God. God, if you get me there in one piece, I'll sink a well in Africa. You know, it's that sort of thing. The worst case I'd ever seen of a wands person, and this would be a reversed person, a reversed card. The reversed types, they can be extremists. They can't forget anything until the volume's turned right up. This was a friend of my brother's when I was 16, and he just bought a new Honda 750s motorcycle. And he said, I want to take you for a spin. So I put on the helmet and got on the back and I went off for a spin. He took this up to 165 kilometres an hour, so it's 100 miles an hour. And then he climbed off the bike and he was on the little peg on the other side and he's looking back at me. I realise now, a classic sociopath, he was looking back at me to see the fear in my eyes and he could see it. And I just thought, when you get off the bike, if you get off in one piece, you never go anywhere with this man again. You stay away from him, you be polite to him and you just blend, you know? Really scary thing. And worse than that, we were heading to a railway crossing, and I grew up in South Australia, and the railway crossings are on the street. So you come up to them, and then you come down the other side. And I knew we would be airborne in 6 seconds. I could see it. 5, 4, 3. He climbs back on just in time, and then we're airborne. You know? Oh, that's a very scary thing. So, wands people, best not as a taxi driver. Or a ski instructor, or I love speed. I love anything that's fast and exciting and furious. Make sense? But you get them in sales and marketing, they'll push new boundaries, they'll sell more than anybody else because they're very competitive by nature. And in every sense of the term, you know, if you've got the latest sports, I'm going to get the next one. Or if you break a rib, nothing. I break 3 ribs, collarbone, ankle, you know, they've got to go one better. These scars, they're for nothing. Don't worry about it, you know. So you're getting an idea of the wands people. Cheeky, passionate, out there. As a tarot reader, these people are the people that tell you the truth, unvarnished. You've got to be a bit brave, you know? So these are not the people, if you're feeling a bit fragile, they're going to make you feel a little bit worse probably before that, you know, this is going to hurt, you know, it's the nurse that comes in with the, this will hurt, straight in, you know, as you know, straight up. They're forthright sort of people, and but you put them in marketing, publicity, you put them in construction. From the wands people, cheeky and enthusiastic. Now the thing with the wands people is they're very impatient. So if you're giving them a reading and you stop to ponder the meaning of something, what's happening? You know, what's going on? I want you to cut to the chase because their drink is a double espresso. None of this adding latte to it, none of that, just straight in there, you know.